Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Have you missed me? Well, I've surely missed you guys. So today I'm back here with another transformation video, and this one is going to be on my skin work techniques that I like to use on my clients, or my people, on people. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted already. And sometimes I use this technique on myself as well. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use a bronzer to kind of like moisturize her face. I use this one from Nigeria, or you can use this one from Melanie Mill. That's the one I use, the brand from her anyway. That's what I use sometimes. And then I go in with a primer, and I'm using the Embryolisse primer on her face, and then I'm going to apply Vaseline, to keep that lips moisturized, and to apply some makeup setting primer spray. So what I'm doing now is I'm applying foundation on her face, and the foundation I'm using is from Black Opal, and I can't remember exact shade, but I believe it should be Beautiful Bronze and Hazelnut or Truly Topaz or something. I'm not too sure, sorry, pardon me. It's been a few weeks I recorded this video, and I'm actually just getting to edit it now. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this into her skin religiously, and I'm going to take my time to blend. Take your time to blend. Blending is key. And notice the way I put my hand on her head. Basically, that is for me to just get the right positioning right, and to be able to control the movement of the head, because that would put the pressure that I need on my beauty blender and on my for me to be able to blend it in easily. Then I'm going to highlight, and I'm using the ColourPop highlighter, and I think the shade I use is Golden 40, I believe. And then I ended up using a darker concealer on her face, and this is just to let the way I do this now. I hope I'm able to explain this right. Is to blend so that when I'm blending into the contour, it would blend seamlessly and easy. It blend easily for me, like, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm going to highlight the under her eyes, her cupid's bow, her forehead, and underneath her chin, and then I'm going to contour, and this is to add shadows to her face, and also to make those part of her areas looks very, very smaller, basically. Sorry, pardon me. I don't know why I feel like as if I can't talk. And then I'm just going to blend this in. So the first thing I'm going to do now is, as you can see, I've highlighted, I've done the reverse highlight, I've done contour, and everything is looking like, sister, what are you doing to the face? But don't worry, it'll come together in the end. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend, and this is like this is what takes a lot of time in my makeup application on my clients. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend as if my life depends on it. So after blending the highlighted areas, I'm now going to blend out the contoured areas, and I'm going to start from the sides of the nose, and I'm using like a smaller brush to blend this part out. Then I am just going to make sure that it's blended well, and I'm going to use a brush. This is one of my AliExpress brushes that I reviewed a few months ago or a few weeks ago, I believe. I can't remember how long ago I reviewed it, but I will put it up here as a suggested video anyway. And I use this brush to just blend out everywhere that I applied the darker shade of foundation on. So I'm just going to blend this out and make sure that it blends in smoothly into the highlighted areas. I hope that really makes sense and you understand, but if you don't understand what I'm saying, just keep looking at the video and you get the point. Yeah. that is all done and it's all blended out, you would then have to set everywhere you applied foundation or concealer on. It is very, very important so that it doesn't crease and it doesn't cake throughout the day. So what I'm doing is I'm going to apply foundation using the same beauty blender. Sorry, I'm going to apply my setting powder using the same beauty blender I used earlier. And this beauty setting powder is from Ben 9 because it's like one shade lighter for her skin tone. Then I go on top of it and I apply the Sacha Buttercup setting powder on top of it just to give it like that little extra brightness under her eyes. And I'm just going to apply that. Once I'm done with that as well, I'm going to set the contoured areas, and I think I used a darker shade of powder for her before I used my bronzer from CoverGirl to bronze it up at the end. So basically I'm just going to set everywhere I highlighted and everywhere I contoured, if that makes sense. Yeah. So now I have done the eyes and the brows, and I'm just going to dust off everything on the face because this has been sitting on the face for about what, good 20 minutes while I did the eye work. So I'm just going to use a powder, obviously her skin shade or a skin tone powder, to dust off the excess powder on her face and to set this in. And I think I'm using the Ben 9 powder palette for this part. Now this part of this makeup application is where you probably think that, oh, the makeup application looks powdery, it looks bright, it looks shiny, but don't worry, the hydrating mist is going to come into effect very soon. So make sure that you blend out everywhere like you applied the powder on. And then I'm going to apply the CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony just to bronze up the contoured areas a little bit, and to make it sit and to give it that, you know, shadowed dimension look. So as you can see how blended and how soft everything looks right now. Just make sure that you press in the powder. So at this point I'm not dragging the powder brush away, I'm just pressing it into the skin. And I'm using my hydrating mist from Mario Badescu, and I'm just applying this, spraying it on the face. Then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I'm not sure what this shade is. I'll try and put it down in the description bar, but I'm just going to put that on the highest point of her cheekbones. And as you can see, I'm extending it to the top of her eyebrows, and that's because when she turns, when the light hits that area, I want it to have a gradient. So I don't want it to be like a straight line up. I want it to have that gradient of, whoop, look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm glowing kind of thing. So that's why I always take up the highlighter and the highlighter to the top part of the brows. So I'm gonna apply some blusher, obviously just to give a little bit of color back into the cheeks and into the face. And this is the final look and the finished look. So I really hope you understand my skin work techniques after this. I know I'm not really the best at explaining something, but I just wanted to put this video out there to help anybody who is kind of like struggling or trying to like, because I've been getting a lot of questions on my DMs on Instagram. So yes, I'm gonna stop talking now. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think of this look. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.